I'm Noah Pope. I'm a project manager for the Department of Defense. So I actually work at Tinker Air Force Base here in Oklahoma City. My undergraduate degree was from Texas A&M, and that was in industrial distribution engineering. And then I also have my master's degree, my MBA from Oklahoma Christian University with a emphasis in project management. My dad first brought it to me, and maybe your parents will bring it to you, it's you think you're just taking tests at the district or at a church, and you don't understand it. So it's a lot bigger than that. Because if you do good enough on those district tests, you can actually travel around the country and take tests in places you probably would never go to otherwise, and see, cities and travel while meeting other, young people in COGIC. So it's it's an awesome experience because one, you're getting out of town, but two, you're getting practice taking these tests. After completing the SMM that summer, you feel more confident going back to school because you've had that practice. You're not rusty, but also it's not just test taking once you get to the convention center at the National Ames convention. They have like Holy Millionaires. Depending on what happens, they have praise dance competitions, musical competitions, so you can see other things. It's not just the math. You could just if you're good enough at taking the test, or if it's a spelling bee, anything, whatever it is in SMM, you can go and travel and see these things. So you get the practice and you get a nice experience that you can remember. Well, it puts the importance on education, and not just going to school, but test taking is a skill, and it's the skill that you have to practice to get good at it. There's plenty of people that are smart, but they take the SAT and they're stressed out, and they do bad on it, or the ACT that can affect what schools you get into. So just that environment of being in a pressure and knowing, hey, there's other people around me that are all taking the same test and we're all trying to get first place. That is practice. That's valuable practice that you can use when you're taking these college exams in your junior or senior year of high school. But also that when you're around all the people with the same mind of, we're taking these tests, we place an importance on math, on spelling. It rubs off on you. You can see that, okay, if I want to be like this person, obviously I need to do what they're doing. They care about the books, they care about, so you kind of see what's important. You can kind of mirror what those people around you are doing if you want to be in those same shoes. Well, first, I would say you can't be afraid to be that first person or the pioneer. If nobody in your district is doing it, and you go out and you are the trailblazer, I mean that's big. There'll be other kids around you. Maybe you got little sisters, little cousins, whatever, that can see that and say, "Hey, they can do it. I can do that too." So you just being the first one there, that's big. If there's not a structure there, because like you said, back in San Antonio, there wasn't really a strong one. It got built up, and by the time at least I was entering college, I mean, we had a lot of kids going. So maybe that first year, it might not be a full charter bus, but how does it get there? Somebody has to be the first. And then I would also say, don't be discouraged if your first time going, you don't get the results you want. It's practice. You get better. You have opportunities to come back, especially if you're starting at 11, 12. You have all the way up until, at least when I was doing it, until 18 to go back. So that's years of practice. And then the people, I mean, I could even say this, the people that are beating you, they can't compete forever. So you might be able to go back and get it too. So but one, yes, don't be afraid to be the first one putting your foot out there, but also don't be discouraged if you do not get the results you want, because you can always come back.